Hey, it is Friday. Good morning to you. Hope your Friday's off to a great start so far. It ought to be. It's about 76 degrees outside, 78 or so around the region right now. Looking up and down I-49, it is a partly cloudy skies. I do see the winds picking up a little bit. Got started here about an hour ago, and I think we may see some 12 to 15, 16 mile per hour winds as we approach the afternoon hours. However, it is another hot day. Before I get deep into the forecast, we have one more to last through. So far, so good, but I am seeing some mid to upper 90s for heat index values once again. It's our last day of that for a little while, I promise. A significant cold front is going to drive in for Saturday. Show you that in just a second. Taking a look at the whole forecast, though, here are some things that stand out. This is what drives the forecast coming up, so make a little more sense if we know some of these things. So journey with me up about 8 miles up to the top of the atmosphere to the 250 millibar winds. And what I see happening as we move through the day today, you can see this trough starting to dig in. And just as it starts to affect Nebraska and Iowa, you can see it push this weak front. There it is, right there. Kind of hard to spot. But it is going to begin to affect our area this afternoon into this evening. So I am going to look for showers and thunderstorms this evening with that. And then as this moves on through, you can really see, as we get over here into Saturday, you can really see the cold front start to dig into our area. You can see this really start to take effect. So I do promise those temps will drop down for your Saturday and your Sunday. Another thing happens, though, because of that trough. This is our heat generator. This is our anticyclone high pressure out here over the desert southwest. And this is what generally cranks up the furnace this time of year. And so you can see how this trough digging in is scooting that out a little farther to the west than it normally is. Getting toward this time of year, we generally see this high pressure center a little bit more over the Four Corners, which is right here. And so that's going to slide the heat significantly west, keep it from advancing into our area. Eventually, when the trough breaks down, we do look for that high pressure center to slide back toward our area, but there's no big indication that this happens in the immediate future. So that is just kind of the overall tells us what to look for. So I said we would look for some showers and thunderstorms tonight as that front pushes in. So let me go ahead and show you what that looks like. Just kind of big picture here so that you can see as that front pushes in this afternoon into the evening hours, here is how that develops, right? You can see it sagging in northwest to southeast. So let's back up and let's see when we start to see something. Here looks like about 3 p.m. this afternoon. We'll get right in here to our area. I do see things popping up well north of I-70 up by Trenton and Kirksville. So as we go through the rest of the afternoon, I think it's going to be, here's about 7 p.m., 7 p.m. You can start to see the line organizing a little bit, right? So this would be some showers and thunderstorms, possibly north Kansas City up here around Liberty. Again, this being about the 7 p.m. hour. And then as storms develop along that front, I'm looking now at 8 p.m., 9 p.m. towards 10. So you can see that I think it's for our area, it really kicks off in Kansas City and then starts to sag off to the south and the east. But here is the thing about these storms. If we do have any discrete cells that pop up first, maybe a little bit out in front, these could bring a low end tornado threat. So we're looking at strong winds. I think that's the predominant threat through the whole system. However, can't rule out that low-end tornado threat if things are discrete as they form. So as things transition, it should go over to predominantly a strong, damaging wind threat as we move through the evening. But I do expect strong thunderstorms regardless from possibly over here towards like Garnett coming up along this line. So that's going to pick up Drexel, Archie, Garden City, Holden, Warrensburg, out here north of I-70 towards Marshall as well. So let's go ahead and back up that time frame one more time so you can see about 7, 8, 9, 10 p.m. This is what I am seeing for your Friday night to kick off your weekend. So all of that said, we do have a severe weather outlook in place, giving us in the yellow there that 2 out of 5 slight risk for this evening, though we can go ahead and take a look at the parameters here. Like I say, tornado threat low. I think it's as things kick off. Predominantly wind. There's your wind outlook from the Storm Prediction Center. And hail. Hail will be interesting. I think that if hail happens, it comes on early in those smaller cells, and hopefully just doesn't have enough time to grow these up into storms that would produce that larger hail. But we certainly can't rule out some smaller hail as we, especially as we kick things off tonight. So Looking toward the rest of the weekend, what happens next? So again, I showed you when that front moves through, especially with that trough being positive tilted. If you remember back in the upper level winds, what should we see for rainfall? We should see some heavy rainfall from that. We should see heavy rainfall, and we should probably not see severe weather with that trough. So what I'm looking for through the weekend, as we get into Saturday, I just see some small spotty stuff. Probably along our southern zones there. So it looks like maybe even thunderstorm activity down in towards like the Joplin area for you guys. This would be Saturday afternoon and evening. But it's overnight towards Sunday morning here. Look at that. This is a little bit more widespread rainfall with possibly some embedded thunderstorms. Should not be severe as the backside of this trough moves through. So looking there at the overnight hours, this is now 6, 7 a.m. that I still see showers and thunderstorms digging through for your Sunday morning. Those look a little bit widespread. Looks like they take a minute to get out of here. Here is possibly Sunday afternoon. I think we do start to clear out toward the evening. Here's like 7, 8 p.m. So Sunday, I think rain chances are good as the backside of that trough moves through. So cooler temperatures at least do not come with without a cost, right? We're going to pay for it. We'll get some rainfall for a lot of our areas now. Possibly a need again. Probably not anybody complaining too much about that at the moment. So I will be keeping an eye on things tonight. I will start checking things out this afternoon, seeing what takes shape along that front. And if there's severe weather tonight, I will be on here talking about it on Facebook with you or the YouTube channel 660 Weather, whichever one works for you. Just get on here if things look like they're coming through your area. I will keep you posted. All right. It's Friday. Every Friday is a good Friday. I hope you have an awesome one. I will catch you back later. See ya.